Welcome back. Now that we have the classifier that is able to identify what we are drawing, it is time to create a challenge out of it so that you'll have something fun to do after you complete the simplification tutorial where you learn about symbolic and realistic drawing. I was doing a little bit of game design while I was on vacation, and yeah, here I wanted to have these two modes. In the symbolic drawing mode, you will essentially get a list of items you're supposed to draw and a time limit, and then you just have to draw as fast of them, all of them, and you're just trying to have the computer recognize it as fast as possible and see how many of those you can draw. In realistic mode, you choose which specific thing you want to be drawing, and then it shows you a reference of it and also a timer that is going shorter and shorter. So 1 minute, 30 seconds, 15 seconds, something like that. The less time you have, the more you have to simplify things. I created all the tasks, and yeah, the realistic one might be a little bit out of scope, but yeah, I want to give it a good try, so let's get started. The first week is over and I have all the high priority stuff done. All of this stuff is green, which means the symbolic drawing mode is done. Let's take a look. Pixeltosh, we have the new Draw Quickly app here. Look at this little nice kitty. Let's play. Right now, only symbolic drawing. You will be given a list of 10 things and you have to draw as many of them before the time runs out. You can do it in any order you want. 1 minute is running. So let's just go into it. Chair, you can do a fish, mushroom, table, something like, oh, that's a bad table. Flower should have little petals. There you go. That's essentially it. Here we've completed all of them. There's about 20 to 30 on each one of the difficulties. These are the easy ones, medium ones, and hard ones. Hard ones are mostly animals. Now I don't have the difficulty selection yet, so I'm just gonna change it here. Let's see. Okay, and now we have medium difficulty, an alarm clock, a bench, say like a park bench. No snake yet. What about now? And a teddy bear. Ooh, 1 minute is going down. There we go, we managed to do all 10 in medium difficulty. Now let's take a look at hard. Okay, a bat should be quite easy. Crab has these little pincers. Oh goodness, dolphin. I did draw it for the splash screen, so I like to draw this not realistic frog at all. There we go, we got 8 out of 10. So choosing how much time you have is one of these medium priority tasks as well. So speed choice, difficulty choice screen, these things are coming up next, but we'll see if I can also get to the realistic drawing mode, which is what I'm really excited about, because yeah, I think that one is really good at learning for this kind of simplification thing. Any of the things you might not know how to draw in symbolic mode, you might be able to learn in realistic one where you can get to look at a reference. So yeah, let's get into it and hopefully I can get it done. Till next time. We are at the end of the sprint and we've done it all. Symbolic drawing mode is done and all the realistic drawing mode is done. After you are done with your simplification tutorial, I'm just gonna use my cheaty powers here, get it all done. You get a new task called Draw Quickly, and right now we have the new realistic mode, so we can choose between symbolic and realistic. And before you go into it, it's gonna warn you that this drawing from reference freehand without any aids is hard. And there will be tutorials teaching you how to draw from reference. So once those are in, this will be actually locked away. But for now, you can just try it out even if you haven't tested things out. Let's do a banana. So realistic drawing, you're given a reference to draw, and then in each round you get less time. So on simple items like a banana, we only get 20 seconds in the first round. So just gonna start drawing this while here, do a little bit of this, and then even one more, and do a little bit of shading here. There's a shadow. Even this one could have a little bit, just a sketch, but you know. And now you have half the time. Now you only have 10 seconds, so we need to draw this more quickly. We're not gonna have as much time for all the little shenanigans, maybe a little bit for the shade, and that's it. And then finally, half the time was again, we gotta be quick. So let's do zip and zip and zip, and we're done. So that's how the realistic drawing mode looks like. And there are many things to draw. When we get to medium complexity, you have a little bit more time. Let's say we do skyscrapers. So in these references, still not super complicated stuff, but there is just more things to draw. You know, 20 seconds would be not enough time. And you can choose where you want to spend a little bit more time. And there we go. Time's up. Round 2, 20 seconds. This is more just a sketch. You'd call this skyline as well, I guess. And then finally, if we go all the way to complex things, let's draw my favorite car, a little Lotus Spree, probably proportion-wise. I'm not doing the best. More practice will be required so that you can do it a little bit more decently. Just as much me included. I am like definitely not well practiced in this. Yeah, this looks horrible. Like I said, don't feel bad if you don't feel good yet about the results in realistic mode, because yep, this is I'm not happy about that one. Let's see if we can do better again. Having 10 or 30 seconds for a complex object like this, you have to be way more sketchy and practice before that, so you have this sort of, yeah, this is horrible. I didn't even use all the time. I thought I was done. I need to add some beeping for when the time is running up. So I mean, it doesn't look super bad except that middle one. Yes. Yeah, so that's it. So there's plenty of these to draw, 94, but you only need to do one to complete. And now have realistic and symbolic stuff done. The draw quickly task is completed. I hope you will enjoy this mini game that should be out now on Steam. So give it a go. Hopefully you have some fun, and it'll make you think a little bit about what are the most important things to draw, and have a little practice mode for drawing quickly, sketching from reference. All right, next one is going to be a very interesting one. I hope to see you in the next one as well. Cheers.